You may hear investors obsessed with First Solar. It's American, it's up 10x, it's got government subsidies, and maybe it's the #1 best solar play. But what if I told you the top 10 solar companies in the world are not here in the United States? They're in communist China, whether you like it or not. And there's one tiny ETF trading under just a number. Write this down, 3134. And they own basically the majority of them, and they're down 70%. And if you just bought more, let's just say congratulations. I'll tell you why. This fund, 3134, is listed on the HK Exchange. There's not a catchy name, no American gimmick marketing, no American influencers pumping it, just digits. But what does it have? It has the world's best-selling solar manufacturers. You can fact check me. I mean, we're talking about companies with more revenue than their American counterparts. Literally more patents. Yes, you can fact check me. And here's my point. They're low-key building out hydrogen power too. So while you're hearing people talk about Trump or Democrats, this little ETF is holding the next Microsoft and Tesla of Energy 2.0, and no one's even noticing. You still think this is just a China commie thing? Keep listening. Now, the first thing people maybe will ask me is, if it's good, why is it down 70%? And that's a fair question. But I'll explain something to you about China that most people in the West here maybe completely misunderstand. You see, in China, crashes happen before maybe the moonshot because of one simple reason: over competition. Too many players rush in, prices collapse, okay? The brokey companies are finished. Then 2 or 3 winners take it all. Look what happened in EVs, same thing. Look what happened in e-commerce, same thing. And now, I think it's happening in solar and hydrogen. In the US, we have protection, right? We have lobbyists, we have regulatory moats. In China, it's literally gladiator capitalism. Everyone enters the ring, only the most efficient win championships. And that's when margins spike and prices lift. And right now, 3134 is sitting in what technical traders may look at as a failing wedge. For the non-nerds, think of a chart pattern where the price keeps getting squeezed tighter until it breaks, usually to the upside. And that's where we are. It's low-key, it's hated, but I see compression building, like spring tension before a pop. And here's what makes this even crazier. This ETF doesn't just own the biggest, best solar companies, basically. It's also giving you exposure to the hydrogen market. Long Y, write that down. One of China's largest solar firms is now pumping R&D into green hydrogen. Not gray hydrogen, not dirty stuff, but the actual energy moonshot. And you would know that maybe, or stuff like this if you join my community. We got new 2 China rooms where we're aggregating all of this information to you, information like this, with our proprietary China system. By the way, another company inside the ETF is already piloting hydrogen-based transport grids. So let's just think about that. 20 years back, solar panels looked like a fringe toy. And today, they're powering cities. Hydrogen could be that same playbook, just earlier. So for $3 a share, you're getting the top solar sales in the world and the early leaders of the next major energy disruption. So why aren't your American friends talking about it during a barbecue? Why aren't hedge funds screaming about 3134? Because they're afraid of 3 things. Number 1, politics. What's number 2? Take a guess. If you said tariffs, you're right. Number 3, perception. Investing in China still feels taboo for most retail traders. They're commies. Many Americans have patriotism. I can't blame them. I'm from Atlanta. But that fear, that's basically what's keeping this price cheap. It's why guys like you and me who aren't that smart, but know how to spot forgotten trends, are low-key buying in. So let's compare this to First Solar. It's American. It got a 10x run from 30 to 300. during the Trump and Biden policy tailwinds, right? And yeah, they've got cool stuff in the pipeline. Transparent solar glass window panels that double as electricity generators. And that's pretty amazing. Not for nothing. I mean, I tip my hat. But here's the thing. It's already priced in, right? So you're paying $200 to $300 for hope. With 3134, you're paying $3 for cash flowing solar giants and early hydrogen innovation. So what sounds more asymmetric to you? But I don't trust commie China. It's risky. It's commie. It's not patriotic. Look, bro, I get it. I'm not telling you to put all your savings into Chinese equities. But what I'm asking you is this: if a major economic Super Bowl breaks out between the US and commies in China, what if Beijing wins? Wouldn't you want some protection on the other side? A hedge against American stagnation? I'm not anti-American. I love this country. But I am anti not diversifying like an idiot. And right now, most Western portfolios are like betting on your whole financial future on one football team and one stadium and one night. Look, I'm not a genius. My IQ is 91. I failed science. I dropped out of a community college. I got beat up as a kid. I used to sleep on the floor of a real estate office on Myrtle Ave in Queens and shower at the gym. I couldn't even figure out how to build out IKEA furniture. I still can't. But I did get one thing right, and that's, I guess, learning how to see patterns early. And if you want to bet on some boring things before they get popular, that's maybe how you can get out of poverty. And this looks like one of those points. If you want to see what I'm tracking, and my team is tracking in real time, not just 3134, but trends in AI, crypto, defense, tech, hydrogen, emerging markets, to join our trading community. We just brought out 2 rooms to cover the HK market. You don't need to know Chinese. We have a proprietary system to help you in the West understand what's going on in China. And there are a lot of undervalued companies, and you can join my community, get 1-day free trial. It's regular guys just like you and me who want to do something smarter with their money, and you don't need a 140 IQ. We look at overlooked global trends. We share real-time trade ideas, and you learn directly from my partner, who's a former investment banker, who's actually in Hong Kong. Click the link in the profile and join the community, and I can't wait to see you. Let's get in before the rest of the West here figures this out.